What? Hold on. Hold on. Game. What is this game? Excuse me? Wow. Alright. Didn't we have a terror mission like 2 weeks ago? I thought terror missions were like every other month on average, if not like every month and a half. What is this?
The events in this video are fictional as the characters portrayed within. Any similarities to anyone living or dead are merely coincidental and have been created at random by XCOM's name generator. Seriously.
Cool. Friendly, you didn't level up. Stop that. Farok, did you? No. No, you didn't, I think. No, because you got close encounters. What was it? Obviously, I can't see what they are. You guys see what they are while I'm doing the edits. I put the overlay on. Double tap, in the zone, close encounters. And I'm pretty sure somewhere around here was heat ammo. So no, you didn't level up. Johnson, did you? Yes, you did. But you need Legion Paternoster back and Souls May Live. In fact, I can't do that here, can I? I'll do that in a second. Ganafka, you leveled up. Right. Fire rockets. So yeah, I don't think I want to turn you into a rocketeer. Yeah, I don't think I do. Get +1 damage on all your shots, buddy. There you go. X, you ranked up, Vital Point targeting, and considering you're going to get light him up, you're essentially going to be an OP infantry with a rocket launcher. Vital Point targeting +2 damage on all your shots, of which hit and run and light him up. Do it. Nice. Still kind of low aim though for a sergeant. Then Johnson leveled up. Farok, probably not. Friendly, definitely didn't. What are you missing, Friendly? Right, Spirit to Cause. Or Corpse Spirit. Okay, cool. And Wong was exhausted because he was already on fatigue. 7 days isn't bad at all. He was exhausted 5. That's why I brought him. Cool. And Walker, no level up. Alright, 10 weapon fragments, 42 meld, not bad, and Exalt Intel.
Intel decrypted.
What we got? South Africa, Nigeria, Russia, Germany, or China is in one of those 5 countries. That means only 4 more Exalt missions left in our entire campaign. And the US's panic has gone down, so that was helpful. Okay, and we're back. Friendly got Corpse Spirit back. Farok did not level up, but he got Into the Breach back, his random rookie perk. Yay, Into the Breach. I don't think it even applies to him anymore. Is that one that Sergeant rank or lower get extra XP for completing a mission, or the one that gives more XP for getting kills? Can't remember. I'm sure it's on the screen now. Mickey, future Mickey, more work for you. And Johnson got Legion Paternoster back, as well as Souls May Live, and he did rank up. It's a shame he couldn't get Band of Warriors and get the other Colonel perk, but I think Executioner, for him for having such high aim, he actually makes a very good Executioner. So Johnson, +10 aim, +10 crit on enemies that are on less than half health. So, Master Sergeant. Done. Did you get health? I think you got health there, buddy. Maybe, not sure. But either way, that means Friendly loses his glass cannon medal because he's no longer the person with the lowest amount of health. He's now joint with you, Johnson, at 5, of which I'm sure I will add in before I say goodbye, me having sorted out all the medals. I don't know if I can bother to do that right now. Ah, screw it. Okay, new Master Sergeant medals. Highest Master Sergeant health is still Perry with 11 health. Lowest Master Sergeant health is no longer solely Friendly at 5 health because Johnson, now at Master Sergeant, also has 5 health, meaning Friendly, you lose the glass cannon medal. No one gets it for now. The only way somebody will get that medal again is if they make it to Master Sergeant with no health level ups. They'll have to make it to Master Sergeant at 4 health, which is possible, just unlikely. Highest Master Sergeant mobility, no one gets that yet still, because it is tied at 14 mobility between Snyder, Frank, Lowry and Bay. Lowest Master Sergeant mobility was James Watt at 11 mobility, but again, with Johnson making it to Master Sergeant, he's now on 11 mobility as well. So Watt, you lose couch potato. Lucky you. And then highest Master Sergeant Will. Well, it's pretty clear who that is. It is not Van Dorn anymore. Van Dorn, maybe one day with a bit of Souls May Live training, you can get back to that point. But it was Mason at 76 Will. That medal now goes justly to Johnson at 79. It is the reason we made him to a corporal. He is the highest So Others May Live officer, meaning he can train up Friendly and Van Dorn in Souls May Live so they can increase their aim and more importantly their will to then give their increased will to everybody in their squad. Lowest Master Sergeant Will is still Snyder at 49, and speaking of which, Snyder, you've still got the highest aim at 108. So Nervous Wreck and Deadshot stay on you. And then Perry, the short-sighted medal, the lowest Master Sergeant aim. You finally lose it because you're now tied at 86 aim. Frank, Carlock and Blanchett all also have 86 aim. So well done, you finally got rid of that dirty medal. And with that done, let's move on and see if it is Progeny up next. Or side training. 10 sectoids for 1 scientist, sure. Argentina, oh yeah, you needed that. Panic minimal, but resistance is also quite low. Side training. And Myers, yes, success, nice. That means you get Mindfray back. And there you go. Nice. So you should have, yeah, 2 tier 1 psi abilities. Regen Biofield and Mind Fray. Cool. Alright, who's next? Who can go in? Lucas, I guess? Iranians? Yeah, we'll put Iranians in. Lucas, you might be coming on the Progeny mission. And Iranians, we're probably going to keep you for Terra missions because of your battle scanners. So go for it. And our first pulse weapon may not be here in time. Nap of the Earth, very large. That is a battleship or battle cruiser. What you doing, buddy?
We lost the bubble.
Yep. So what are you doing? And there's our blaster, and we start to get alloys back. And Illyrium, cool. What? Hold on. Hold on. Game. What is this game? Excuse me? Wow. Alright. Didn't we have a Terra mission like 2 weeks ago? I thought Terra missions were like every other month on average, if not like every month and a half. What is this? Urban block. So yes, I actually had to look this up. No, I have no idea where Halifax is. I looked it up. It's in Canada. I couldn't tell if it was on the northern part of the US or the southern part of Canada. Oh right, it says the Panic right there. If it was the US, it'll be 4 out of 5. But it's Canada, so it's 3 out of 5. Which means I just put Iranians into side training. Oh, you game. Wow. Oh, buddy, I just put you into side training, and you are in the zone soldier with battle scanners. That's really annoying. And not to mention that Project Mission 3 is going to be here in 3 days, so what do? Do we send an A-team and then double dip them for the Project Mission 3? That, I don't know. Okay, so Farok Bulsara did actually level up. He made it to Gunnery Sergeant. I'm sure I made a little note on the screen when I showed him when we got back from the mission, but I gave him his perks back from his perk tree that we don't actually use because we use our own randomly generated perk tree. And as you can see, Gunnery Sergeant is already taken because his Lance Corporal perk was heat ammo. So you need to lose heat ammo to level up to Gunnery Sergeant properly and actually get the stat increases. So there you go, buddy. And that gives you your proper Gunnery Sergeant perk, Rapid Reactions. And now to remove the perks that you shouldn't have, and done. Farok, you're good to go. And Gunnery Sergeant looks different because he actually has heat ammo from this tier here. God, this is so much easier to do now than at the beginning of a mission. Anyway, one last thing to do, which is, Joachim and Rail, you guys both want to be gunners. Good choice, because if your perk tree is crap, we can always turn you into a mech, and you'll get absorption fields as your specialist perk. And also Sprinter as a mech, not bad. But Rail, your random brick perk Dense Smoke as a mech wouldn't exist. But hey, better than a dead perk tree. And as for Fox, you still need to go on a mission and get your random brick perk. God, you nearly have minimum aim. And Annette, let's do this now. You want to get Killer Instinct. When you activate Run and Gun, you'll get 50% extra crit damage, which is a real shame you don't have any other multi-shot perks, but Killer Instinct it is. Then you get Mind Fray back. There you go. And I was actually thinking, yes, I will give you Weapons Expert and turn you into a run and gun gunner, because Field Medic is just a free medkit, but Suppression, on the other hand, does at least give you some utility. Like, it is something. I mean, I am even tempted to turn you into a Rocketeer run and gun gunner, because that way, having a Shredder rocket also gives your LMG Shredder. It won't be good for your mobility, but then again, you've also got Sprinter. So you know what? That would at least be some utility. Suppression and Shredder. But Annette, we are not here for you. Let's start off with Joachim, who is, I don't know, like 4 days from getting to Lance Corporal, and Rail, you're like, I don't know, a week from getting to Corporal, a week before you get to go. Joachim, you wanted to be a gunner. Well, that's not ideal. Advanced Fire Control would be great with an Overwatching perk, but no Sentinel or Rapid Reactions. Prec Shot is dead to you, so Size Strike is, I mean, it's a good perk. So just that. Fire in the Hole doesn't apply unless you're a Rocketeer. Hyperactive Pupils, I hate it. But Smoke and Mirrors, again, decent utility. Holo Targeting, good, but ideally you'd have some form of multi-shot perk, so you can holo target multiple targets. Or a Spirit to Cause, +5 Will and +5 Defense, meh. But honestly, it's got to, I mean, it absolutely has to be CCS. That would be your only multi-shot perk. And with 13 mobility, man, that's terrible. Damn, that's terrible, wow. Then, Vital Point Targeting, +2 damage on your shots. Flush, or Ranger, +1 damage on your shots. Gotta be Vital Point Targeting. Then it absolutely has to be Run and Gun, so then you can use an LMG and move and shoot, even though your mobility is not really built for that. Bombard wouldn't be terrible with Smoke and Mirrors. Disabling Shot, you don't have Weapons Expert, you can't use any kind of Sniper Rifle, it's a shame because you've also got Prec Shot. Then Executioner, goes well with Flush, Repair Servos, or a Pet. Gonna be a Pet, absolutely. So you've got Psy Strike, Chem Grenades, or Cloaking Grenades, or Psy Flashbang, whatever. CCS, +2 damage on your shots, Run and Gun so you can use an LMG, then a Pet. Not bad utility. Really not bad utility. Right, Joachim, yeah, your mobility. You got Sprinter, okay, that's not as bad. Although Sprinter should give +2, but yeah, your Saw is minus, how much? It's -1, yeah. So yeah, your mobility isn't that bad. But okay, Rail, you're up next. You also want to be a gunner, so gun me. Okay, actually not bad. Sentinel, pretty good. 2 Overwatch shots, regardless of where the first one hits. Holo-targeting would be nice, especially seeing as you've got hit and run, but I think Sentinel's a better way to go, even though your aim is not amazing. Then disabling shot, you don't have weapons expert. Reactive targeting sensors, meh. It's really not good in anything other than a mech or a shiv. Then hit and run, yes, absolute hit and run. Repair servos, no. Flush, meh. Aggression is not bad, but it will only apply to hit and run. Well, to your standard shots, not to Sentinel, because you don't have Opportunist. Then bioskin, kind of utility. Body shield, meh, kind of selfish. Or squad sight. Kind of awkward squad sight, because you don't have snapshot or run and gun, which means you're sticking to a saw, not an LMG. And it's a shame the squad sight perk doesn't allow you to use an LMG, so probably give me bioskin just for that little bit of utility. Then shock and awe doesn't apply. Damage control, meh. I suppose a spirit de cause, +5 will, +5 defense. It's either that or damage control. I mean, you're actually built pretty well for tanking. Damage control, body shield, repair servos, and reactive targeting sensors. But of course that would mean you give up on hit and run aggression, so absolutely not. I guess just a spirit to cause, then prec shot doesn't apply. Extra conditioning, I mean, if your health is still at 5 when we get to Master Sergeant, then maybe, but it's much more likely to be collateral damage, give you a bit of cover discretion. So let's start you off with Sentinel. It won't be amazing on you, but you know, 2 Overwatch shots are better than 1. And then it absolutely will be hit and run. Definitely not a bad perk tree. And you know what, guys, while we've got time, I want to quickly talk about how rookie and or corporal training is going to work. How I'm going to take people out on missions. If it is an Exalt data recovery, as I mentioned, I'll be taking out people who have got multi-shot perks already. Obviously, we're going to skip anybody that is Specialist or Lance Corporal. We're going to let them VR train up to Corporal. But what we're doing is going from the bottom upwards in terms of XP and seeing who have got multi-shot perks. And those people will go on Exalt data recoveries. And I mean like any multi-shot perk. Even if it's an Overwatch multi-shot perk, even if it's CCS as a Rocketeer, I don't care. If you can shoot more than once, you're going. But as I said, it will be from the bottom upwards. Now, as for crashed scouts or fighters or even raiders or even moderate abductions, we will of course be bringing rookies like Track 2 or Fox Powers that need their random rookie perks. That's when they'll go. Of course, depending on how many rookies I think we can bring. And also, depending on the number of rookies, we'll be bringing people that don't have multi-shot perks, or at least that don't have multi-shot perks yet. And again, that'll be from the bottom upwards in terms of XP. But also, more importantly, it's going to rely on what we need for the mission. So if we need a scout, then, you know, Possum Knight, Hero, Tolic, that kind of thing. Or if we need a Rocketeer, Hunter, Aqua, that kind of thing. So that is how I'm going to be doing, you know, rookie/corporal training. Oh, and also one last thing. I am, of course, recording this after having recorded next episode. Yep, continuity. But as I said, I'll just cut back to me saying goodbye. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to close ring that like button and type in Nanomachine in the comments below and let anybody else know if they enjoyed the video as well. It really helps out the channel, and I'll see you guys back next time for more XCOM EW Long War II Pets. Thanks for watching, guys, and bye-bye from bye-bye. Terror missions. It's been 2 weeks, game.